Good evening. This is maybe the worst lighting in a video ever, and this is maybe the least stylish top ever. But enough of the self-criticism. What I want to talk about in this fruit-related video is something that I'm really confused by, which is people talking about having problems with bloating when they move to a raw food diet, and it's something that confuses me because I've never experienced it from eating fruit or eating vegetables, but I have experienced it from eating legumes and maybe some types of fats, I'm not sure, but definitely legumes, maybe some types of cooked food, I'm not sure, but not what am I trying to say? Not back in the days when I was eating cooked food all the time. In the bad old days, in the bad days, I never got bloated from anything really. I don't remember getting bloated, and then I came onto raw food diet, and I didn't get bloated from anything doing that. And yeah, if you eat a lot of fruit, then you have to eat a lot very quickly. But that's not bloating, that's just your belly expands. So this bloating thing I don't really understand. I don't really get it, and I don't know what kind of causes it. If it and I sometimes don't really believe it happens. Like when people say I eat fruit and I get bloated, like I don't know. And the problem is, I don't want to be like this guy that blames everything on cooked food, but if someone's still eating cooked food and stuff like that, but they want to blame everything on the fruit, it's like there's something a little bit like kind of childish about that. I don't know what it is. Like it's like this desire to not. I really want to continue to eat the junk food. I don't want to admit that that's the problem, not the fruit that I'm eating. So all of it confuses me because it always indicates to me that someone's not, like when someone's deciding to move away from eating fruit or move away from the idea of the fruit diet, it saddens me. Even people that go back to like a plant based or a healthy diet, it still saddens me because it still means they didn't get it, and that's what we're trying to with kind of promoting this information. It's like we want people to sort of get the idea, like unequivocally, fruit is, unquestionably the best, and there's no and an acceptance that nothing can go wrong with you from eating fruit. Like whenever I've been in touch with people and they're like, I've got this illness, I've got this thing, is it okay to eat fruit, or is it my doctor says maybe I shouldn't eat fruit? It's like, what that doesn't make any sense. From where I am now, not all of that doesn't make sense, but I understand for someone coming into this that they might be thinking like that. But it's just because they don't have the information yet or the experience. So there's never a time when eating fruit isn't the healthiest diet and the best thing to do. And it doesn't matter what diet you're doing. if you're choosing to do some other diet, there's never a time when your diet should not be an abundance of fruits and vegetables. There's never a time. It doesn't matter how sick you are. I remember a guy I knew who had supposedly had an allergy to this stuff. In reality, he was just a really sick old guy that had battered his body over the years and had so many problems. And I was trying to get him to go like vegan or vegetarian at the time, and he would always he wasn't really interested in doing that. So, but the diet that he was prescribed was a diet that it said on the dietary equipment that the dietary advice that he got, it told him to avoid specifically organic fruits and vegetables, which I thought was just amazing. But it was to do with a particular chemical that's apparently higher in organic fruits and vegetables called salicylic acid or something like that, or salicylic acid. It's in, what do you call it? Memory's not that great. I need to write stuff. I need to write these things down before I start making videos. I'll come back to it. The salicylic acid, and it's in medications. It's one of the most taken pills in the world. What's it called? It's like everyone gets prescribed on it. Basically, they just decide to give it to everyone after the age of 50 or whatever. Anyway, get back to it. So he was given dietary advice. It was just ridiculous. It was like alcohol okay, organic fruits and vegetables not okay. It was just like that. What planet? How can that work? How can that work? How can you be? But this is where dietary information is just crazy, and a lot of it is so. I won't get into all that stuff. I don't want to get into too many tangents, but this bloating thing, if you ever had bloating, if you ever experienced it, I've maybe experienced it at times. To me, it's like a combo a bombo situation, and a combo, or and a bombo, and a bombo combo, and a combo a bombo. Like if you were to go to some kind of potluck or restaurant, or maybe at a festival even, and just you have a little bit of everything all on one plate at one time, then I could see you getting a bit of bloating. But some people seem to be getting some bloating, like some bloating, and people don't like it. But to me, it comes from a background of digestive problems. That's what I suspect. And as a lot of things do in this lifestyle, and a lot of people have come towards this lifestyle because of digestive related issues. So I don't know, man. I think you need to have more faith than that. I think you can't just go, I've got some bloating, so I'm gonna desperately go back and try and find someone to tell me that to give up the fruit. This is a really tough. It is kind of a tough path. It should really be easier, It would be easier if there was more people doing it, and it would be easier if there was more, fruit around and stuff. But you need to make that environment for yourself, So, and that's the kind of environment you get at the fruit festivals, which is why make it so easy for people. But anyway. Tell me your experiences and your stories with that, because I don't really understand really what it is, because I've never properly experienced it, but I have experienced it when I've had things like legumes. I'm really a bit tired in this video, aren't I? Legumes and things like that. And I think as well the problem might be people don't realise how long their previous meal stays in their system. So when they eat fruit, they think it causes a reaction, and the reaction is really the fruit with whatever's left in the stomach, which can sometimes could take up to 24 hours for something to process through the stomach. It can really sit there for a long time. That's kind of my experience. But and then if you put the fruit on top of that, you can get a bit of a combination that's not so good, also known as a combo or bombo. A lot of people don't use that phrase anymore. You can see it written in 80-10-10. And I think Tanny Raw uses it quite a lot, combo or bombo, or in a bombo combo. It's a kind of a weird phrase, isn't it? I'm gonna try and campaign to get that back into everyone's, raw vocabulary. But I don't suffer from any of that stuff too much. I've never been too strict with food combinations. Okay, right. So let me know, and if you are worried about that kind of stuff, I just think it takes time. Digestion stuff takes years. It takes a long time, and you have to really fall in love with the whole lifestyle. You have to fall in love with the whole thing, and be really connected with the fruit message, and that's the unique experience that I had at the Woodstock Fruit Festival that kind of pushed me to keep on going towards raw, and doing my best to do that. Okay, Fruit Festival next week. Gonna be stopping registration. I don't know, maybe Sunday or something. So last minute preparations still happening, and then travelling down there, and then setting up, and then people arriving the next day, and hopefully just plain sailing, just hopefully absolute plain sailing, and gonna see a lot of characters that I've not seen in a while, so it will really rejuvenate my own living soul. So I really thank everyone that's coming, because it's rejuvenating for me. I just love all the people, got a number of friends coming. Really glad that I've been able to get some people there. And yeah, if you're coming, then I'll see you there, and if not, then maybe another year. There is still places left, but I understand it's kind of last minute. It's last minute, but depends if you're adventurous enough. But have a good night, guys, and this is kind of a late video. I don't know if you'll pick this up at night or the next day, but thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing and the comments and everything else, and I don't want to stretch this out too much, but speak to you later on. Bye.